California had its peak demand for electricity on September 6th. And so we are boots on the ground. I was standing watching the load curve creep up and creep up. We saw the battery storage kick in right when it was supposed to. That's new additions to California's energy supply. It worked just like it was supposed to. But as we got very close to having to shut down our transmission systems and prevent energy delivery to preserve the grid, the state took a very aggressive action to send out an emergency text message to all of the California cell phones, and instantaneously 2,500 megawatts came off the system. We watched the load curve drop with a straight line, which told me and reaffirmed a hypothesis that I have, that demand management with modern technology can be automated. We shouldn't have to send a text message. It worked.
But you basically said, guys, switch off your aircon.
Yeah,
stop boiling a kettle.
It was an emergency
no more tea.
message that said, yes, please reduce your usage.
Right.
And Californians responded because they're good citizens. But what it says is that could be automated with smart devices, Wi-Fi communicating devices, and electric vehicles. And all of that can be automated. Technology can enable that. This is a technology that has never been available in all of our years of delivering energy and electricity in particular to the people of the world. We can now manage demand and have the right use at the right time, not just conserve, not just use less, but instead smooth out the demand curve and have distributed variable resources that can deliver. It will happen, and I'm very optimistic about that.
Yeah.
Well, when thousands of XL customers in Colorado tried adjusting their thermostats Tuesday, they learned they couldn't. Denver 7 consumer investigator Jacqueline Allen talked with some of those customers. Jacqueline, they're upset they had no control over the temp in their own home.
That's right. And you know, Xcel is calling this a rare energy emergency. And yes, they took over tens of thousands of smart thermostats here in Colorado. For the first time, there was nothing homeowners could do about it.
Another hot one today with temperatures in the low 90s.
Even Mike Nelson would tell you Tuesday was a hot one.
The heat goes on.
Which is why Tony Tallarico tried to crank up the AC.
I mean, it was 90 out, and it was right during the peak period.
That's when he found out he had no control of his thermostat. A message from Xcel on his thermostat saying temperature locked during an energy emergency.
And normally, when we see a message like that, we're able to override it. In this case, we weren't. So our thermostat was locked in at 78 or 79.
Turns out he's not alone. Xcel confirms to Contact Denver 7, 22,000 customers were locked out of their smart thermostats for hours on Tuesday.
Can power companies really just change a thermostat in our home from afar?
Get this, yeah. Breaking news, they can. And you know why? Because you probably gave permission to the companies to do that. You opted into a plan. And you may not have realized it until this heat wave hit. And now with record demand coming to the grid, you may find that your thermostat is suddenly stuck.